If you're tired of paying high prices for your wireless plan, it's time to make the switch to InfyMobile. 5 gigabytes a month for $75 a year. Get 10 gigabytes for $99. For unlimited data, pay just $200 a year. That's 50 to 70% cheaper than the big guys. And the same trusted networks you already rely on. We make switching simple. Plus, every week, one lucky new customer wins a free iPhone. Visit www.infymobile.com today. That's www.infymobile.com.
4 people in a room talking about everything. Or talking about really nothing at all. You decide.
Welcome. This is the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Yes, it is the Hot Tub Podcast. Thank you for asking. And thank you for listening. By the way, the numbers on this podcast, incredible.
Sure. Oh, so good. We had a
Every
great
week.
2024.
We did.
yeah.
And thank you to all of you for listening. Thank
We're
you so
approaching
much.
almost 2 years of this podcast.
That's
Crazy.
believe that.
I know.
Wow.
And people are
Blown
asking
by.
questions, Brady Jones.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Oh, I like the hypotheticals too.
Yeah.
Jason sent in a hypothetical, which is really cool. I don't know how you guys feel about this. You receive $300 billion. Okay. If you survive a week while the world's best assassin is after you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And here's how it works, though, is you get 30 minutes from like the start.
Yeah.
So like from right now, 30 minutes to go and figure it out. And then there's a week where the world's best assassin is after you. Do you take the offer?
Yes.
And if so, how do you do it? How do you
I don't
survive?
understand. Can you start over?
Okay, Jenny, starting
Okay.
right now,
Yeah.
the world's best assassin is going to come after you.
Okay.
You have a 30-minute head start, and you get $300 billion.
How long do you have to last?
A week.
A week.
A week.
Yeah. And you die if he gets you.
Yeah,
That's-
no, it's great.
No, I'm out.
I assume if he's the world's best assassin, he will kill
It's,
you.
it's not tag.
Yeah. No, I'm out.
No, I'm still trying.
For
no.
$300 billion, I'm doing that.
No. Okay, why don't you guys just join Squid Game?
Why don't you
That's
want
exactly
to
what
help
this
out
is.
all the sick kids in the world?
Yeah,
I'm
think
because
about the
I like
children.
All right.
my life and my family,
So-
and if I die,
Yeah.
I'm not giving anybody anything anyway.
Yeah, no, again, I'm not doing this because
No.
my life was worth more than $300 billion. I'd rather
absolutely.
give that up.
Wow,
Yeah.
show
So
off.
that's not close. But
No.
here's the question then, because this is the better follow-up. So you have 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And you think you can do this. What is your plan in 30 minutes to stay alive?
Well,
good
do you think I'm
question.
going to announce that now?
Yes.
This is never gonna happen.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you for specifying that, Jenny. Yeah. What is your plan?
I would never release that information.
This isn't going to happen.
Yeah, I think I'm just driving. I think I'm going.
Oh,
I'm
you're-
going to try to like.
you're dead.
Why?
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
he'd have some sort of. If he's
Yeah.
the world's
Okay,
best.
Yeah.
here's
then
a
you don't have
follow-up to
chance.
your
Yeah.
follow-up. Does the assassin only get information starting at that point when I take off? Like, they can't research me
Right.
before that time,
No,
right?
in half an hour, it's like start. You know,
Yes.
like,
Okay.
they don't know anything about you. It's
Right.
just they got to figure
They're
it out.
going in cold.
Yeah.
He's got a week.
Okay.
Yeah, you're dead.
No way.
No, I think I'd figure I go hang out in a basement
No,
somewhere.
I'm gonna go hang out at the police station. Come find me now.
They'll kill you at the
You're gonna
police
do so-
station.
If
No,
there's
they won't.
300 billion on the line, yeah, you're dead.
No way.
Yeah, dead.
Yeah, you got to assume that he's going to get 300 billion if he
I
catches
love all
you,
the
right?
work the police do for you,
Yes.
but this guy is going to
Lock
find
me
you.
up.
That's even
you up.
easier
Yeah.
for him.
He knows where you
People
are.
die in prison? Yeah.
No, but they're not. He's not gonna storm a police station.
Why? He's the world's best assassin.
He's not
Have
gonna
you-
kill a bunch of. No.
Have you guys heard of this movie? This is an Andy Samberg movie that came out like last year.
Is it?
Yeah, I watched it, and it's really interesting, kind of slow. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's the
Okay.
same sort of premise. Andy Samberg plays himself in this movie,
Oh.
and he tells the guy, I think it's 24 hours or a week, whatever it is,
Yeah.
if you last, you survive. And all these assassins are after this one guy.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Maybe
He
that's
has-
where this question came from.
What's
No,
that
maybe.
movie called? Do you have any idea?
I'm trying to pull it up. He low-key has like amazing movies. The movie Palm Springs,
No.
so good.
I liked
I
it
didn't
too.
like that
Oh,
one.
I thought
Yeah,
it was
I thought it
so
was good.
good.
I'll never watch it.
Thanks, Jenny. Is it Self-Reliance?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what it
With
is.
Jake Johnson?
Yes. And what's the premise? Does it give you the synopsis of it?
Yeah, Tommy receives an invitation to win $1 million by playing a game where he must outwit hunters attempting to kill him. He realizes the hunters can only attack him when he's alone, but none of his friends and family believe the game is real. Good cast, too.
okay.
Anna Kendrick and
Yeah.
Wayne Brady.
Oh.
Yeah.
And Wayne Brady. I love Wayne Brady.
Christopher Lloyd.
Yes. Oh, I like
Okay.
him too. That's fun.
I wouldn't have said Wayne Brady with that cast.
now. But
I would have. I appreciated
Yeah,
that.
Sure. Yeah, Wayne Brady. That's great. Yeah.
All right. Well, I would do it. Rush wouldn't do it.
No.
Jenny wouldn't
No.
do it. Brady.
Oh, yeah. I'm doing
and
it.
I
the
are
two of you are dead
We're
immediately.
rolling that day.
I don't think you're lasting a day.
No, the hardest part is trying to figure out in that 30 minutes what to do. If I had like a day to think about it and sort of plot my moves.
This is my issue too. You
Yeah.
have 30 minutes, and this is why I'm telling you, you're dead in a day.
Rush and I will do a podcast for your funerals.
Yeah, sounds good.
It's a good call back to the last podcast.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you're listening in order, you got that.
And let's begin today's Hot Tub Podcast.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Now it's time
Housekeeping? Come back in an hour.
for some housekeeping.
Housekeeping, you want towels? More towels. Need sleepy.
On the morning hot tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Housekeeping, you want mint for pillow? Please go away. Let me sleep for the love of God.
All right. Some different headlines to share with you, crazy kids.
Okay.
This is wacky. It's not conspiracy. It's actually legit. A new study found that the Omicron variant may have originated in mice, not people.
Oh.
They think the mice got COVID, then it mutated, and they gave it back to us.
Wow.
No.
Yes.
Oh, that's weird.
Let's kill the mice.
Yeah.
Right now, it seems sort of vengeful.
Well,
But then
knows?
maybe there's others. Like maybe
Right.
there's the next
Yeah,
strain
right.
is in
Yeah.
turtles right now,
They're
you know?
plotting.
you're not going to miss a mouse rush.
That's
You know
true.
that.
No, that's true.
That's so funny.
Nothing. I just feel like I might miss a mouse.
Oh, you would?
Yeah. If they were my mice.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I've had a pet mouse. It sucks.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Not fun.
Okay. We'll move forward from there. Oh, 64% of single people want to date someone British.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Why?
The accent.
Yeah, probably.
Or the bad teeth? Which one?
What do you go Australian over British? Don't you
No.
find the Australian accents
No, I don't
better?
think so.
No.
No.
Really?
No.
I prefer the English accent. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the top sexiest accents is British,
It
I
is,
think,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
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 Australian? No, I don't like the Australian.
I like Australian.
It actually bothers me.
Or like New Zealand.
Yeah,
I'd even
same.
take like French, like Parisian French
Oh,
when they're
yeah.
speaking
Yeah.
English.
Sure,
that's
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 a
a
good
nice
one.
accent. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like with the struggling of the language.
Oh, yeah.
it's
Tell
so
me about it.
cute, right?
Yeah.
Why do you think I'm dating a Quebecer?
Right.
Come on.
There you go. Yeah.
How you say? It's like the best. Does she do that all the
Oh
time?
yeah, I keep a list of her Sarah-isms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I've read most of them on
Yeah,
air before. But
they're very funny.
Yeah,
But
I'll pull it up.
You
here.
think they're funny, but does she ever say anything for you in a romantic relationship where it's like, oh, that's cute. That's
Yeah,
that's
I think
hot.
it's all cute.
Right?
Like
Yeah. Okay.
it's adorable.
How you say? I did Bridie Jones.
I could go through them. We've done them before if you
Okay,
want.
what do you have?
The latest one was 2 peas in a pot instead of 2 peas in a pot.
But you have to talk like her and say
Oh.
the beginning part.
We are like 2 peas in a pot.
Right.
She
Which I
said,
can understand that would make sense.
That's cute.
do you mind going to find my electric rope? She meant her laptop charger.
The electric rope.
Electric rope. I love it.
Whatever floats your goat. You look like you've seen a silent lamb. It looks scared.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, so good.
Can you hand me my coloring wood? And she meant pencil crayon.
The coloring wood.
Yeah, crayon bois. It translates. Fist pump instead of fist bump.
Okay. I think
And,
a lot of people do that one.
Sure.
In their
Yeah.
defense.
And then I can't remember why. She wanted to call me Stalin, and she said, "You look like Stallion."
And you're like,
very
thank
much.
you.
I'm not sure why she wanted to call you Stalin, but we'll just leave that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
And
that's adorable.
finally, 59% of people say they have their I quit letter ready to go.
Oh.
Just in case
What?
today's the day.
Oh my goodness. Wouldn't that suck to be living in that limbo?
Yeah.
Just
Right.
waiting to quit?
And other than, like, I quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You don't need a big letter to resign.
No.
Right?
Just see ya.
when people, I've never handed in a resignation letter.
No.
Mm-hmm.
What is in there? Like, what do you actually write down on that?
I can
guess-
remember.
Some people vent.
I think some people vent.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like when I worked at the grocery store and I'd be like, please accept this as my 2 weeks notice of whatever. And that was it. Signed me.
This is, after everything that I've done, this company's done nothing for me and blah, blah, blah. And this and
the
this.
reason I'm leaving is because you couldn't.
But do we not know that you shouldn't put that in writing? Because if you're trying to get some sort of payout or whatever it is.
Yeah, but some people, the anger just sort of takes over.
Yeah.
Plus, they don't really care. If you're writing an I quit letter like that, it's like you're frustrated, hate your job, and you just won $200 million.
Right.
So then you write that letter.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'd resign.
No.
And is anybody actually reading it? Like, is HR actually going through word for word? They're just saying, oh, they quit. Okay. And then putting that in the drawer.
I think they would have to keep it on file in case something came back.
Sure,
to
they
bite
keep
them
it
in
on
the-
file,
yeah.
but are they like, do they
I'm
care?
willing to bet if you have that many horrible things to say about the people you work with and the place you work, chances are they're not going to be surprised that you left or
Yeah.
really all that disappointed.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Because
That
if you
makes
feel
sense.
that way, then they probably have a sense of it.
Yeah. I get that.
All right, well, how you say I quit.
I love the electric rope.
The electric rope is my favorite.
Yeah, that one had me in tears.
Oh, good.
Your what? Your electric rope?
Adorable.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady. Find the gang on their socials. Follow at Mahler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
All right, so rich people will spend money on anything. I'm sorry, rich people and Jenny will spend money on anything.
That's correct, yes.
Is that true? That is true.
Yeah.
Now listen to this, I don't want to say con job, but okay. 33-year-old woman in New York named Taylor Humphrey, who calls herself a professional baby namer.
Okay.
And she charges up to $10,000 to name your baby. Now, Taylor doesn't have kids herself. She describes herself as a passionate writer and storyteller who is adept at branding, marketing, and social media. She's also worked as a matchmaker in the past, but she's been working on the baby naming business since 2015 for 7 years. And she has a range of fees. Now, if you want to call her and just ask for a name, that will only cost you about $1,500.
Okay.
No.
So that's reasonable.
But
Good.
if you want to get her to know your family, to go through your family tree, a little history there, that's closer to $10,000.
Okay, that makes sense. Sure, if
This
she's
is
going to put some work
nutso.
into
Are
it.
you
a
kidding?
scam.
How about you go with your gut and what you love, do your own research, figure out your own name.
Well, now, before we go any
what
further,
if you pick the wrong name?
perhaps we have a pregnant listener.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I thought if they call up on the banana phone, if maybe we don't have one pregnant listener. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But maybe the four of us, we could each come up with a name.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe we could be in this business.
Okay.
For free?
Well, no, the listener might have to pay us in the end.
I think so.
Sure,
If
yeah.
they choose
Or,
the
you know what
name.
we can do is we can give it away for free now, and just sort of show off how good we are, and then in the future
start a
we
business.
start charging people. That's
Yeah.
how business works, Rush.
Okay.
I also don't think we have any pregnant listeners
No,
because
I
there's
don't think so.
nobody
No.
calling in.
They need a minute.
Do they?
Yeah, sure.
Why?
Got to get to the phone, you know.
Oh,
Sure,
Brady's
yeah.
going to answer the phone. Okay.
Okay.
Jenny, you don't like this at all?
I don't like it at all. I think
Why?
you need to go with your gut, go with how you feel, talk to your family even about it if you're not
what
sure.
if they want to go with Jenny's gut?
Well, then I'd be okay with it, but I'd offer it for free for a small fee for my
this
time.
is what it's money. Yes, I get it.
Fee,
But
yeah.
you knew if you could get 10 grand doing this, you'd do it.
Well, yeah, if somebody's willing to pay me and,
And
they
they
don't care,
are. They
sure.
are.
That is wow.
Brady, did you find her pregnant? I think somebody's pregnant on line one.
Okay, let's see.
This is exciting. Hi, Amber.
Hi,
How far along are you?
I'm 17 weeks.
Okay,
Nice.
congratulations.
I'm not good with it. Was that 4 months, 5 months?
It's over 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
5 months.
So you got some time.
Excellent. Well, I have to ask these questions before I throw out a name.
Yeah, of course. Reasonable. Reasonable.
All right, Amber. So do you have a name in mind, or you guys have a clean slate right now?
We have a pretty much clean slate.
Okay.
Okay, wow.
Okay. Do you want to go around the room and
Yeah.
everybody give your suggestion? Mm-hmm. Do you know the sex of the child?
We do, but we like more like a gender neutral name, I think.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Good.
okay.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Sure.
Then mine might not work, but I'm going to say, just talking to you briefly,
Yeah.
seems like what you're growing inside you is a Gilbert.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gilbert's pretty
Gilbert.
good.
Topical
I
right
love
now.
Gilbert,
that.
yeah,
Yes.
Gilly for a girl.
Yeah.
Like
Gilly.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
So keep Gilbert. Rush over
Gilly.
to you.
I'm sorry, your name is Amber?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So definitely Hugo.
So it's Gilbert and Hugo.
Yeah.
Two strong names.
Very
so far.
strong,
Do
yes.
you know if you're having twins?
No, I'm not having twins.
Okay, because this would have been a great opportunity.
Yeah.
Well, you could always use the middle name, Gilbert
True.
Hugo
Oh,
or
that's
Hugo.
true. Yeah,
yes, absolutely.
Jenny, what do you think for Amber?
Oh, easily Boris.
Boris,
Nice.
that's pretty good.
That is nice.
So
Yeah.
we're not
Beautiful.
listening to her gender neutral names at all.
Bo,
Boris could be
Bo for
both,
short.
yeah.
You know? Yeah, I got it.
You're not? I said Hugo.
Well, I haven't met a lot of female
Yeah.
Hugos,
Oh, yeah,
but okay.
sure, yeah.
Amber,
Brady?
I really like the color of your energy. You kind of remind me of my grandfather. I think you should name him after my grandfather, Vernal. I think Vernal would.
Yeah.
Oh, and Vern for a girl. I love it.
Vern. Yeah, Vernie.
I think that's a winner right
I think
there.
Vernal's pretty good.
Vernal.
Okay,
I love it.
You know, we didn't want to bombard you. We have 4 names. There's obviously only one choice. I think we all know what it is, but if you'd like to confirm it.
You know what? I was feeling Hugo a
Yep.
lot,
Mhm.
but as soon as I heard Vern, it kind of really grew me.
Yeah,
So
Vernal.
I think
Vernal.
I'm going to go with Vernal.
Okay,
Thank you,
yeah,
Amber.
I think
You're
that's
right.
a clear winner.
It's the right choice.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
the right choice.
Well, this fall we want you to call back and let
Yeah.
us know, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amber.
You can send in the check.
She's not taking us serious.
I think she was taking it seriously.
I think we've got a little Vernal on our hands here.
So?
Yeah.
One more or no?
Sure, we want to do
Oh,
it.
sure.
okay.
Yeah.
We're on a roll.
We're doing really well here,
Yeah.
guys.
Hi, Christy.
Hi,
Hey.
Hi.
Now, are you pregnant, I guess?
I'm pregnant. Yes,
Congratulations.
When are you due?
October 23rd.
Oh,
Okay.
All right, a few
Fall
months.
baby, okay. All right. Well, I don't know if you're going to like this or not. And by the way, do you know the sex of your child?
We don't yet. No.
Okay.
Because what I'm feeling is Horace.
Horace is
Horace.
nice.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Horace is really
Horace.
nice.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a horse person, so it kind of
Oh.
fits the theme.
Horace.
Oh,
Yeah.
Horace on a
knew
horse.
I felt a connection
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
And Hori for short.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Rush.
Well, it is interesting that you brought up horses because the name I was
Trigger?
thinking, no, it was not Trigger. It was Equina.
Equina.
Yeah. That's beautiful as well.
Yeah, beautiful name.
That's really nice.
Yeah, it
That
is.
is
How do we
totally not
even
fake.
choose?
No.
No.
Rolls
No.
off the
I
tongue.
see the equine part. Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
getting it. That's good.
Yeah.
Jenny?
Oh, easily. It just came to me as soon as I heard your voice. Cornelius.
Cornelius is
Yeah.
nice.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Little baby
My
corny.
husband would probably like that one.
Yeah.
go, yeah.
It's
Okay.
beautiful. I love the name.
Brady Jones.
Christy, it's funny when you talk. You really remind me of my other late grandfather. I would name your child after him, Merle.
Merle.
Yeah.
Hey.
The funny thing about Brady is he's not lying about
No,
his
he's
name.
not.
Merle and
That's
Vernal.
serious.
All right, do any of those float your boat,
I
Christy?
think a queen is obviously the one you're going with, but
No, Merle.
Honestly, I think Cornelius. Like,
Yes.
okay.
No.
we need something strong. We need
That's a strong name.
Yeah, that is a strong
all
name.
right.
Yeah.
Well, I swear to God, if you don't call back on October 24th, I don't care how tired you are. You've got to call back with that baby's name, okay?
All right.
All right.
All right.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
You can send in the check today.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we have a business on our
I
hands.
love
Good
it.
job,
We're very
guys.
good at it.
Well
Yeah,
done.
we're
I think
good.
we went 8 for 8.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Here's a little something to keep in mind the next time you find yourself in a heated argument and you're absolutely sure that you're right. Science has just confirmed that the more confident you feel about your stance, the more likely it is that you don't know as much as you think you do.
Interesting.
I get that.
The study coordinator used the example of when someone is stuck in traffic complaining of the idiot moving too slowly in front of them, woefully unaware that the driver is carefully transporting like a wedding cake, or the maniac who just rushed past was taking someone to the hospital, or whatever the case. Fletcher said that in general, people don't stop to think about whether there might be more information that would help them make a more informed decision. If you give people a few pieces of information that seem to line up, most will say that sounds about right. And go
How
with that.
many cake emergencies could
That's
there
it.
be?
No, I mean,
Right. No.
you don't know everything, and I think a lot of people, when they don't know something, and especially if they're afraid of it, they jump to a place of certainty.
Exactly.
That's just what people do.
Yeah, and then they dig their heels in, and then it doesn't matter what you tell them or what evidence or whatever.
Yes.
I think that the most attractive thing a person could do is say that I don't know enough
Yep.
about this
Yes.
topic to have an informed opinion.
Or ask questions.
Yeah, sure.
Right? Like
Yeah.
I love that, to ask questions, to listen. That is the biggest gift, is to listen and not talk all the time. all the time, for sure. Yeah, I love that. I'm reading this book right now, listening.
Geez, here we go.
It's called Let Them, and it's by, I'm telling you, Mel Robbins.
Jenny,
We're going to stop you right there. You are
listening to the
not
book.
reading a book.
I said listening. You guys didn't hear
she
me.
did
I
correct
did
herself.
correct myself because I knew that would happen.
Yeah, guys, you're not listening.
Yeah, how about that? It's the Let Them theory, and it is a game changer. I am telling you, if you have a couple of hours, you want to sit down, listen. I think it's actually an 8-hour listen, but read this book. And it really, truly is this theory that we go immediately into, I'm angry, this guy's an idiot.
Yes.
Why is this person moving so slow? Get out of my way, whatever. And it's really just like, we go to this place we don't need to. Just let them. And then
It
let
doesn't
me
matter, yeah.
figure out how I can regulate my own emotions in these moments. And it's brilliant. I love it. It's game changer, life changer.
You're right about all of that. But what's funny to me is we all know this. Why do we need to hear a book like this tell us that? We all
don't
know this
though.
already.
No, what we know
do
is
know.
we can tell ourselves
I
a million
think we
times.
know, but it's nice to be reminded.
And there's actually
this
a way
book
to
guy.
practice
Yes.
this, right?
Sure.
And it's not about just saying, "Oh, let them be." It's more about actually taking responsibility for your own actions and what you have control over. I think we can say a million times, "Oh, let it go. It's no big deal," but we're still in that space in our minds where we're
I was
heated
ramped
or
up on
leveled
holidays.
Yeah,
And I let it go.
you did, but
Yeah.
you were ramped up. Why were you ramped up?
Well,
Okay, let's
Story
go.
time. Here we
It's
go.
time.
Buckle up.
I opened
everybody.
up the door for
Yeah.
you.
well, you guys know that my wife and I like trivia.
Sure.
Sure. Oh,
And
yeah.
we went to trivia nights.
I feel like I should change this music up. Do you want like sad music, intense music? What?
Whatever you want.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm just letting everything go.
Sure.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, this is better.
No, I was just, well, now I feel like I'm an ass.
Oh, is that that's too much?
It's not my fault.
okay.
It's not my
All right.
fault in any of it. But so we like to do trivia.
This is better. This sounds more. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
What is Benny Hill?
That's correct. Yes.
And so the last couple cruises we've been on, my wife and I have done well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
no.
you won one of them.
We
didn't
won.
you?
Yeah.
Was
That's
there
right,
a
yeah.
murder on the cruise?
We walked off the last ship with like 4 bottles of champagne.
How about
Yeah,
that?
right.
Yeah.
Like
It's so convenient because you don't drink.
Yeah.
No, I know. I know exactly.
That's all right.
So this time we're sitting there. It's called progressive trivia, and you have to go every night at the same time
okay.
over the 7 nights.
Okay.
And then they calculate your score.
Okay.
And so the first
Fun.
night, I'll be really honest, out of 15 questions, we got maybe 5 or 6 right.
Okay, it was a rough start.
We were not doing very well.
Not
Okay.
great.
And so this couple beside us, and I have no idea if they're from this town or not. I have no idea. But this couple beside us goes, the last question was, do you know the name of the trivia person asking the questions?
Oh,
boy.
She
good
introduced
question.
herself at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And my
yeah.
wife and I knew because we just retained it.
Yeah.
And this girl goes, do you have the answer?
No, you can't
You
do
know
that.
what she said? Do you have the answer? We'll give you any answer you want. We've got them all. And I said, oh, that's a little egotistical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen to you. You don't know that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I was like, no, we're good. And my wife, being the kinder of the two of us,
Yeah.
said, yeah, it's Zora. Okay, so she just gave it to them, whatever.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, didn't this couple get 15 out of 15?
Oh.
We go the next night. This couple scores 15 out of 15.
I think are they Googling?
Come
They
on.
must have been Googling.
Yeah, so I'm getting.
Yeah, you're wondering what's going on here.
I'm getting,
Yeah.
But how is this fun for them?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so then the third or fourth night, we're only getting, my wife and I are maybe maxing out 10, 11 answers.
Yeah.
And you guys are good. You are trivia people.
We're okay.
Yeah.
We're okay.
Sure.
So we got there late. It starts at 9. We arrive at like 2 minutes to 9.
Okay.
Because we were gambling.
Yeah.
And so I go in, and so there's only standing room only. So I had to go and stand beside the stage. I'm looking out. I see, I can call him Matt because that's his name.
Okay, yeah.
Matt and his obnoxious wife.
All right. Here
I
we go.
hope they live
Yeah.
here.
Because the wife's always like, oh, I know the. She didn't participate at all.
Oh, God.
All right, but
All right.
she's distracting because
Yeah.
I see Matt. I haven't seen him eye to eye. I'm at the front
now you're
beside the
staring
stage.
at him.
I'm staring at
Yeah.
him. And Matt, every 2 or 3 questions in, when he does, there's like a question would be like, where do all the friends drink their coffee? Central Perk. Like
Yeah.
everybody
Right.
kind of knows that.
Yeah.
But then there'd be a toughie like, how many countries in the European Union?
Yeah.
You wouldn't know that. So I see Matt put his hand over his face,
Mm-hmm.
talking to his Apple Watch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on.
Apple Watch time. I know.
Well,
That's such
I
a
know.
ruiner. I'm
Oh,
a cheater.
I was livid.
Matt the cheater.
Jenny,
Right.
Jenny,
Oh.
let them.
Let them.
Let it go.
Let it go?
Let them.
Yeah.
Well,
let them cheat.
At the time, I'm standing up beside the stage. My wife's standing beside me, and I have my Apple Watch on, and all I'm doing is pointing at it and staring at them. But not like like I'm rubbing it, but I'm making it really obvious that I'm wearing it.
No, but passively.
Yeah, exactly. And my wife says, put down your arm. Put down your arm. And I'm just like, what? I'm just looking at my watch.
Yeah. Where's Sarah in all of this? She's got to be watching it. They probably don't care.
Everybody else is clueless to this.
Yeah.
And of course, Matt and his wife would ever get 15 out of 15.
Of course they do.
And I said to my wife, I'm not wasting my evenings every night.
No.
I'm not
point?
taking on Apple.
That's not fun anymore.
Exactly.
Forget it.
That's
Also,
brutal.
at least hide it. Anybody who cheated in high school knows that you don't get 15 on 15 on the test.
Yeah, exactly.
You get 13,
Right.
14, maybe a 12 on a Wednesday.
Not them.
You know?
They wanted it all.
You know what? Okay, so here's the thing. Again, we talk about how murderers find each other. This is a little less serious. But like, how did two people who find it acceptable to cheat in trivia find each other and just like, ooh, let's like be super liars, you know?
And beat a bunch.
That's what they did. They sat down and they said, let's be super liars.
And trust me, that room was not filled with trivia experts.
No.
They would have won if they got 10 out of 50 every night.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was
But then at
just...
the end of every night, like, do you announce how many you got? So does everybody know?
Oh, yeah.
And so is everybody not just like looking at them and being like, no, you didn't
No,
get
they were
50.
probably like, these guys are geniuses.
Well, that's what I said to my wife. I said, well, the first 2 or 3 nights I thought, oh, maybe this guy's been on Jeopardy for a while.
Right.
He
Yeah.
is amazing, yeah.
And then when I saw him rubbing his face, every second question, rubbing
Matt.
his face.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
knew
Matt.
it.
that is so frustrating.
I know.
I get that.
That's
but let them.
not doing it the right way.
Let
But
them.
then I let it go because
Yes.
I didn't go back. And I thought,
Right? You
do.
I'm not going to pretend
That
to
do
was
not
you
sound at
taking
all like you.
control
Let it go.
over
This-
your
you
emotions
have
and
not let
saying,
it go at all.
here's what I can do to make myself feel better, and that
You
is
have
to not
had an
participate.
inner
Nailed
rage
it.
for a week now. There is no
And then
letting
you
this
came
go.
back to work on your national radio show, and within an hour, immediately told the story.
Said you don't even care where he's from, and you hope he hears this. You did not let this go.
In my defense, I'm only talking about because I have a radio show.
Yeah.
I'm not walking around the living room pacing every night going, where is Matt?
Yeah.
I must avenge him.
And thank God you have a radio show because that's the only way you can get this out. If not, I think your head would have exploded.
It's not like you have a dartboard with Matt and his obnoxious wife pasted there, right?
Like you wake up in a cold sweat every night, picturing Matt in your nightmares.
I have to say, his face is burned in my brain. But I'm letting it go, Jenny.
That's not a
I'm letting
boy.
it
That's
go.
all you can do.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Tiptoeing around the obvious. Now it's time to play Carefully Filling in the Blank on the Morning Hot Tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Okay, just like the title says, you have to carefully fill in the blank.
Okay.
It's a dangerous game, Jenny.
Sounds like it
Goodness,
is.
I'm confused already.
All right, so everybody get a pen and paper ready. It'll
Okay.
be the three of you against each other.
Okay.
I'll give you a fact here, an actual stat. You must fill in the blank, and then we'll go around the room and see what everybody said.
Okay. All right.
But please, be careful.
Okay, all right.
Okay. All right, here we go. We'll start with this one. 99% of women say they don't want their partner to wear a blank this summer.
To wear
99%?
Okay. Okay, and you're just going to award like closest to it, basically?
No, or no points.
Or no points.
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
Is everybody done?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go on to the next one.
Okay.
47% of adults lie to their doctor about how much they blank.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Jenny, don't write that word.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
47% of adults lie to their doctor about how much they blank. Everybody good?
Yep.
13% of women always carry a blank in their purse.
Oh.
Repeat that.
Yeah, 13% of women always carry a blank in their purse.
Huh. Okay.
Careful. Jenny, I can't believe you're writing this stuff down.
Wow.
Wow. That's unbelievable.
Batteries and everything, Jenny?
For a
For a
flashlight?
flashlight, guys. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
All right, ready for the next one? Yeah?
Yep.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
yeah.
49% of men moisturize their blank daily.
Oh, boy. Wow.
What was the percentage, sorry?
49% of men moisturize their blank daily. Jenny, stop writing that.
God, Jenny.
The game is carefully filling in the blank.
I can't forget
You're
all the
reckless.
You're not being careful at all.
49% of men moisturize their blank daily, Rush. Rush has got his...
Oh, yeah.
Guess
I'm
over
doing
there.
it right now.
And finally, 24% of women say a man is instantly more attractive when he's holding his blank.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
When he's holding his...
24% of women say a man is instantly more attractive when he's holding his blank.
Okay, all right.
Jenny, we're not going to play this game anymore if you're going to do that. Does Jenny not get the
I
game?
don't think she does. I don't think she does.
It can't be that. All of them can't be that.
Or some of them could be.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, that's why we're careful.
I suppose if it's moisturized, it would be better to hold.
All right, is everybody done?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see how we all fill in the blanks.
Okay.
Rush, 99% of women say they don't want their partner to wear a blank this summer.
I went with a Speedo.
Oh, I
Jenny?
said the same thing. Speedo.
I also said Speedo.
Yeah.
Speedo's the correct answer.
Yes.
Hey, way to go, everybody.
All right.
Point.
That can't be true. 99%?
Yep, it's true.
On behalf of everyone, yes. 47% of adults lie to their doctor about how much they blank. Rush?
I said drink.
I said drink.
It's got to be drink. It has to be.
Drink is right.
Yes.
Way to go,
Yeah.
You
everybody.
guys are very careful. That's
Nicely
good.
done.
Yeah.
Carefully filling in the blank. 13% of women always carry a blank in their purse. Rush.
I went 13%'s a high number with this, but I went with a condom.
Oh,
okay.
all right.
You know, be safe.
I actually said we did a story on this not too long ago, and I'm pretty sure it's vibrator.
Oh, Jenny. You're not
Jenny.
being careful
Whoa.
at all.
Can I say that? Can I not say that?
No.
Jenny.
If only we could turn back time.
What have you done?
Oopsies. It's totally normal.
Okay.
And yes, you can say that.
It's actually not normal.
Okay.
It's 13%.
Yeah. My head was also in the gutter. I said condom. But
Okay.
I wouldn't go as far as Jenny. No,
I
I
said
wouldn't.
condom.
My
yeah.
bad.
That's just
Sorry.
ridiculous.
The answer we're looking for is chocolate bar.
Oh, okay.
I did that
Less
right.
fun.
For some.
It gets all melty.
It does.
Which is all.
49%
You
of
get
men.
chocolate on your condom.
Oh, no.
Boy.
Oh. Carefully filling in the blank, Brady. 49% of men moisturize their blank daily, Rush.
I said face.
I said face.
See, I feel like
I think hands is probably the right answer, but I,
think
said face.
yeah, I think the way it's worded, I feel like it's probably face, but I went with hands because it seems too high to be face.
Yeah.
Okay, the answer is face.
Yeah.
Who got that?
That's them too.
I got it.
Two. All right, two. And finally, 24% of women say a man is instantly more attractive when he's holding his blank.
I said his cat.
Oh,
I should have said like wallet or something or credit card, but it was baby is what I put.
yeah,
Baby.
sure.
Wallet and baby.
Baby.
No,
Yeah.
cat
No,
and baby.
cat
sorry.
and baby.
Cat,
Cat,
yeah.
baby.
I said a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be
baby.
clear, not
Baby child,
unborn.
same.
Yeah.
Born
Okay.
child,
Yeah.
not unborn children.
And none of you went
See,
with...
I figured it would have been much
Fish.
higher than 24% if it was a baby.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Dog. Could be.
But not the other thing that would fill in that blank, you don't think?
No. I think
No?
we're good.
I know we're good. But
He is
we're good, too.
instantly more attractive because he's holding it. Not necessarily you can see it. It's just that he's
It's just
holding
he's
it.
holding
That's
it.
what you like. Yeah, that'll do it.
well, I mean, you preferred, if you were going to get that photo sent to you, would you prefer it held or just not?
I think ask Jenny.
Just not. I don't even don't send me a photo.
If I'm gonna no, if you get two pictures, one it's just there, and
yeah,
one
the
he's
other
holding
held,
it,
yeah.
which is better?
I can't answer this.
I think you can.
It depends how.
It depends how it's being held.
How many ways can you hold it?
What is that?
Why would you hold it like that?
Why are you holding it like that?
I was holding like a
With 3 fingers up? 2 hands?
No, that's what I mean. It depends. You have to know that if it was just... I can't.
I still don't know how many ways she can
Let's
hold
just
it.
say he's holding it in a normal way. Or not holding it at all.
Okay, I guess in the normal way is better than
Holding
it just
is
like
better.
you know.
Like no hands?
Yeah, no hands. I feel like
Well,
yeah.
if I was a girl or a gay guy,
Yeah.
I think I'd rather just have it.
Not being held, yeah.
I don't know. I
not
get
being
it.
held.
Depends
Yeah.
on how it's being.
It really does. Yeah.
Rushy, did you say blah or held?
I think wow would be better.
I agree. Yeah. Why
Yeah.
would you want it held? It's like it's obstructing your view.
Yeah.
If anything.
If you want to see all of it.
Do I?
I mean, if you're looking at it, sure.
Oh God.
Like you don't want to see half the Mona Lisa.
No.
If you want to see, you want to see all of it.
Rush, you are very confident over there.
It's a great work of art.
Yeah.
Great work of art.
And no matter where you are in the room, it's looking at you.
Oh
And you're
God.
thinking to yourself, is it smiling or not? All right, 24% of women say a man is instantly more attractive when he's holding his puppy.
That makes sense.
You were so close,
Yeah.
Rush.
Yeah.
I was close.
All right, so what are your scores? Rush, how many did you get right?
I got 3 right.
Jenny?
I also got 3
I
right.
got 2.
Yeah.
right.
Sorry, Brady.
Stupid game.
Rush and Jenny carefully filling in the blank for
Yeah.
the win.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations.
That was a fun game.
Was Brady ripping his page?
Yeah, he's angry.
He's so
Upset.
mad.
You know, I went with hands, moisturizer.
Idiot.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Well, I mean, we could talk about, I don't know, Jenny golfing like crazy.
Yeah. Love the
We
game.
just talked about her hole in one, but there's
Yes,
more.
yeah.
There's more to talk about there.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a lot going on at the movie theaters. Rush, I know you're asking me about
yeah.
Doctor Strange and breaking down the stats.
sure. I
I
was
have a
doing
Mahler
that, yeah.
fun fact. And then the most important thing that we've ever had to discuss on the show.
Mahler's really, really fun facts. So fun. Whoa. Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm sure I can wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just how we could invest in Twitter and make millions.
Oh
But
God, that's
Yeah,
what
I think
has
we're
to
doing a
wait.
fun fact.
Yeah.
Gotta do
Maybe
this instead.
tomorrow.
What do you want to go with? A scary fun fact? Or an exhausting fun fact?
Oh, both sound fun.
No,
do,
let's go
yeah.
scary.
Okay.
Scary?
Scary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scary fun fact.
All right, got to go back in time. There was a Stephen King book called The Shining.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
And they made a movie with Jack Nicholson. I think it was 1980.
I think it was in the late 70s, actually.
Okay.
Really?
I want to say 79, 78 or 79.
It was 80, 1980.
Damn,
Thank
sorry.
you so much.
I should. Why do I even question
Just
you
a
on these
brick
things?
wall. Just a brick wall of the show, I'm sure.
Jenny's
Moving
right,
along.
though. They did start production probably in 78 or 79.
That's what I
so
was thinking.
That's what
Yeah.
she was thinking.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And they made a sequel a couple years ago nobody cared about called Dr. Sleep. But
Right.
watch that if you want. But the original had the very famous scene. So this family is out in the middle of nowhere taking care of a hotel. They're completely isolated from the rest of the world. And I guess Jack Nicholson's character gets like possessed, right?
Right.
And he tries to go after and tries and kills his wife. He wants to kill his wife. So he takes an axe and he like cuts down the door.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
famous scene you'd see on YouTube. Brady, you have this?
Yeah.
Here's Johnny.
Like, it's frightening.
Yeah, sure
Yeah.
is. Yeah,
It's
very good.
such a creepy scene.
And when I was a kid, this is the only movie in my life that kept me up for
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
so frightened by that movie.
Yeah.
Whew. Did you ever
It's-
see it?
Oh God, yeah.
Yes. It was a good movie.
Yeah.
All right. So that scene, how many doors did they go through for Jack Nicholson to rip through to try and get his wife?
Oh, interesting.
How
like that.
many doors?
Like when they were filming it, how
Yeah.
many times did they have to?
how many
Okay.
doors were used in
Okay.
that scene?
Because it was cut perfectly for his face to sort of fit in there, right? So I
Yeah,
imagine
yeah.
that takes a few
Sure.
tries.
I mean, no, I just went with the answer that just jumped in my head
Me
right
too.
away. Get one answer. I underlined it.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't even
You're
think
already
about
done?
it.
No,
Didn't
I'm
even
done.
need to think about
Yeah,
it. I just
right
thought,
away.
yep, this is the answer I'm going to go with. And I felt good
How
about
are
it.
you guys? Okay, well.
Maybe you're like a Matea Roach. Rush.
Could be. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Still a little topical.
Yeah, that's not bad. Still relevant. It's been less than a week.
Somewhat. Yeah. Brady, are you ready?
I'll circle one, I guess.
Okay.
Sure.
Rush, did you see the movie?
I've seen parts of it. I've never seen the full movie. Yeah.
Oh my God, Brady, have you seen the movie?
No, I haven't seen the movie. It came out 11 years before I was born.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
Okay, so Rush, what's your guess? How many doors did they use for the Shining scene?
Now, again, I haven't seen the full movie, but I have seen this scene.
Yes.
And when thinking about it, I went with 11.
11 different doors.
11 doors.
I went with 11.
11 doors.
You
Yeah.
Just a feeling.
Crazy.
It's funny.
It was
just
a
had a
feeling,
feeling.
yeah.
What if Brady goes for 11 doors?
yeah.
How freaked out would you
Right?
be?
Well, remember,
No,
it came out
it's
11
creepy.
years before he was born.
Oh, yeah?
Guys, I'm coming into the studio.
No.
You can just tell us you said 11.
No, I want to see
I
it.
want to see it.
Yeah.
It's going to be like 4 or something.
Written down in my book.
Oh, my God.
No! Oh, that's so creepy.
Lock that in. 11.
That's really creepy.
That
I don't
is-
like that.
No.
No, that's really creepy. Of all the numbers,
Jenny,
I don't like it.
you know what that is? You add those
Jamaica.
together, 666. Like it's
Yeah.
six.
Oh.
Three of you.
Yeah.
666. Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
The devil's here.
gotta
Devil's
go.
in the room.
I'm out.
Rush, don't ask questions.
11,
666.
11. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
11, 11, 11 is
What's 1
usually
plus
a good
1
thing.
plus 1 plus 1 plus 1
Okay, we're
plus
doing
1?
Six.
Okay.
Yeah, it's six. There's
Six.
three of you.
Three of us.
Three
666.
sixes.
Oh,
Wow.
it's a bit of a reach there.
Is it?
That's like Trump math.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's what you're doing there. Yeah.
That's pretty creepy
It's
on the
creepy.
fly.
That
I
is
gotta be
weird.
honest.
Yeah,
you
it
know,
is. I
it's
don't like it.
33, but okay. Yeah, sure.
All right, well, would anybody like to unlock and guess something
I can't
else?
believe that just happened.
Or are you guys going to all stand
I got to go with my gut here.
by your first guess?
I had to say 11. That's what I felt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with
What I
11 as
felt
well.
too.
I would feel like I'm cheating if I went with anything else.
Yeah.
So then you're all content to have all through a tie.
Well, again,
or
I'm not
through
going
a
to
loss.
change because I think it was 11.
Yeah.
I think that's
I
the
have
right
to
answer.
go with my gut.
Yeah.
I
Jenny
it
looks
just
so
flashed.
uncomfortable right now.
Yeah, I
She
don't
is.
like it.
Again, you add them up, it's 33. I
No,
don't know.
it's 666. I
Nothing.
don't understand how these things work, Rush.
I do.
Oh, no.
There's no.
The demon's here.
You're laughing at the demon.
Sorry. Oh, just trying to lighten the mood.
By mocking it?
All right, so, well, I don't need to really recap, but yes, they all guessed 11.
Wow.
So how many from the Here's Johnny scene from The Shining, how many doors were used in making that scene?
All right. Are our minds going to be blown?
Oh, man, imagine.
If I say 11,
Oh, my God, I'm out.
you're out?
Or it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Which is it?
It's kind of cool that
It's
we
kinda
all
cool.
just sort of pictured it. Like, I didn't
Yeah.
really think about it. I just went
There's
with
no
it.
way, though.
The answer is 60.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, doors.
60 doors.
60.
Yeah.
He
You
must have
guys
been
are so
exhausted.
Wow, we're not close.
Hey, guys, it's a three-way tie.
Yay!
Hey, we're all winners today.
That's one way to
Yeah,
look
we
at
are,
it.
Brady.
Yeah. And we're haunted.
There you go. There's some Mahler fun facts.
Mahler's really, really fun facts. So
So fun.
Whoa.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Oh, it's your morning hot tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
I don't want to do this.
What? I don't understand. You guys must be excited about this.
We're not excited.
You've, all morning you were saying, please, Rush,
We have
please,
so many
please.
big things to talk about in the world.
Uh-huh. And
No.
this is
Are
what
you
you chose.
No, we did not show.
Well, all right, if this is what you're looking for,
I don't
Brady,
wanna,
hit it.
Oh God.
Because he's forcing us to do it, now it's time for That's Not Very Punny on the Morning Hot Tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
It's not even like a holiday.
We've
or
got to
anything.
change that intro.
Why?
You sound less excited than
Yeah.
you should.
No, I.
So
Well,
Rush wants to share some jokes.
Yes, you guys would like me to share some jokes, and I'm happy to do it. We're in the throes of winter.
Yes.
And, you know, a lot of people love the winter sports, the winter athletics.
Oh,
Oh,
sure.
like
Yeah.
skiing, skating.
Hockey,
yeah,
all
yeah,
these
yeah. A lot of
hobbies.
people
Yeah,
skating,
course,
yeah.
So I can share some humorous tidbits with you if you'd like.
Are people
what
texting
we're
in
calling
saying end this now?
They're already very excited.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do miss Jenny here. I think she enjoys these.
Yeah, a lot more than we do.
Else.
That's
Although
for sure.
you
Yeah.
laugh at too many of these Brady Jones.
Sometimes they're not bad.
I think they're all great.
No, it's like a needle in the haystack.
Sure, guys. Okay, I can get started.
Yeah.
Mahler.
Yeah.
Where do young cows like to snowboard?
What?
Where do
what?
Where do young cows like to snowboard?
On a calf pipe.
That's not even good.
That was a good start.
That's not even
That was a good
remotely
start.
good. It's such a stretch.
Oh, Brady, you're going to like this one.
God.
Why didn't the terrible hockey team have a website?
Why?
They couldn't string 3 W's together.
So bad.
You like that one, didn't you?
They're not creative.
WW. They
Yeah,
couldn't
no,
string 3 W's
I got
together.
it, yeah.
Mahler,
Yeah.
why do skiers, what do skiers get from sitting on the snow for too long?
What do skiers get from sitting on the snow too long?
Polaroids. Polaroids, yeah. Brady liked that one. Oh, you like this one too, Brady.
It's so dumb.
Where is the best place to shop for a new hockey sweater?
Where?
New Jersey.
Oh, God.
That was good.
I should have guessed that one
was
right
a good
away.
one. I am on a roll.
No, you're not.
Mahler, where do winter sport enthusiasts keep their money?
Oh, God, no idea.
In the snowbank.
In a
Okay.
that
was
you know
a good
what? I'm not laughing
Yeah, that
with
was
you.
good.
I'm laughing
You like that?
at
That
you.
was a
They're
good
just
one.
like, there's such stretches.
Brady, what
Yeah.
did the honest snowboarder say when he was asked to cheat?
What?
Snow away, man.
That's the worst one
That
you've
one
said so
is
far.
the worst
Because he's a
one.
snowboarder.
Oh, my God.
That was good.
Some kid in grade 2 could have
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
The kid in grade 2 would have rolled his eyes with that.
We're going to do a little rapid fire here.
Oh, good.
Just a couple
Great.
here. Mahler,
Yeah.
what did the cowboy ride to the hockey game?
What?
A Zamponi. Brady, what did the zombie do at the hockey rink?
What did it do?
Rode the Zombioni.
Wow, we're going just back-to-back Zambonis, eh?
That was good.
Are we done?
Okay, guys, couple more. Sure.
Oh, God.
I've got a couple more in me.
Yeah,
Okay.
great.
Mahler,
Yeah.
why did the snowboarder always expect the worst when he reached the top of the mountain?
Why?
Well, he knew it was all downhill from there.
I should have known
I know.
that.
We really, yeah.
I shouldn't have even set him up.
Yeah.
I knew
One
that.
more snowboarder joke? Sure. Okay, Brady.
Great. Yeah.
What do you give a beginner snowboarder as a housewarming gift?
What?
A face plant.
Oh, my God.
Is that it?
That'll do it.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
Wow.
You're welcome, guys.
Wow. I didn't hate faceplant. Faceplant wasn't bad.
Very strong. Leave him on a high note.
Somebody said New Jersey, I'm crying.
Yeah.
Really?
That's a good one.
Really, Sarah?
Yeah.
Do not encourage that, Sarah.
my
People
God.
love it.
This is just awful.
Good night, everybody.
No. And then you always end it with that. Good night, everybody.
It's so early in the morning.
Exactly. People are just waiting.
Gotta leave him on a
up.
high note.
I will tell
God.
you, Rush, and I hate to feed this into you.
Very strong. I know.
When we get texts, a lot of people write them down and bring them to their kids.
Yes.
Of course they do.
Teachers actually bring these into their classrooms,
Yeah.
and it drives me bananas that you're getting that much credit for this.
People love it.
Well, yeah, because
People
that's
love
the
it.
level of humor we're at, where 9-year-olds will enjoy it. That's,
They do.
That's it.
That's
The
my audience.
complexity
That's my
of-
core audience.
of an elementary school. Yeah.
They love it.
Great. All right.
There you go, Rush's little segment, something about being punny or whatever
yeah,
it is.
whatever.
I don't know.
All right, we'll talk.
Extremely punny. Is that what it's
No,
called?
it's called that's not very punny. There's a
Sounds
pun
wrong to
in
me.
the name. You didn't even get the
Doesn't sound right
pun
to
in
me.
your
Yeah.
own stupid game. We'll see you on Valentine's Day.
Looking forward to
Oh
it.
no, I think Groundhog.
Oh,
Groundhog Day is coming up
first?
soon.
Oh, good.
all right.
Great.
Okay, sure. Back to back. Let's do it.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
So let's move on to the next most pressing debate.
Okay.
Lickable body parts, guys.
Jenny,
this is serious.
Is this your personal list?
No.
Or?
Okay. You just wanted to bring it up?
Imagine. Like, guys, I just wanted to share this with you.
Oh, my God.
People online are talking about which body parts would be the least licked. Okay, so there's the obvious ones that we won't go to. We're going to keep it PG here.
What is this?
It's literally a list of the
hang
least
on.
licked body parts.
So there's an obvious least licked part that we're not going to
No,
talk
there's
about?
an obvious...
Well, they're not least licked then.
No, not least licked. Exactly. So this
They're
is the
most
least licked.
licked. Yeah.
This is the least licked list, guys.
Okay.
Stay with me here. Here are some of the best. the
No,
best
I'm not going
responses.
to. I'm going to go out in the hall until
You're
it's
gonna
over.
hate a lot of these, by the way. Everyone is.
Kneecap.
Yeah, that is on there actually.
Nice.
Okay.
The front of the knee is at number 4.
Yeah.
The
okay.
back of the knee is at number 3.
Oh.
somebody called it the knee pit, which is kind of funny.
It should be a knee pit.
It is a knee pit.
I mean, I guess it should be. If there's an armpit, it should be a leg pit.
Yeah.
But also, that should be the groin. Because that's kind of...
Oh, that is the leg pit.
That is the leg
yes,
pit. This is
not
sort
the
of,
armpit.
Because you don't call it an elbow pit.
No. No.
By the way, everything you're saying, are these listed actually in order of least likely to lick?
So the least likely at number 1 is underneath the eyelid.
Oh my God. Well, of
What?
course.
Yeah.
Okay, number 2, the scalp.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It's a weird one.
Well, I mean, I'm bald.
You're
so
bald, so hey, if you like what you like, man.
Just my tongue can't reach there, so I can't.
Back of the knee in front of
Well,
the
they're
knee.
not talking about licking your own scalp.
No, it's somebody else licking your scalp.
Yes.
Is that what it says?
Yes.
Or just,
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
is the list just least lickable?
I think it's in.
Well, no one's thinking that someone's going to lick the back of their own knee. Yeah, no, they're talking about, when you're with somebody.
Yes.
Oh.
And what
hence
they
the
would
sexy
be
time music we're hearing.
least likely
Yeah.
to lick by somebody else. Tonsils. Yeah.
No.
God.
Why is this? Where did this list come from?
I have no idea.
I don't know that it needed to be
No.
made.
Elbows.
Yep.
Inside the nostril.
Oh,
Oh God.
come on.
Your triceps, a fingernail, ankle, inside the ear. We've talked about that. That's never good for anybody.
No.
But it's
And-
better than the other ones you've mentioned.
Well, like when
Yes.
you're younger and you're just starting out in the sexy time world,
Yeah.
the inside of the ear
It's
seems to be a
thing.
good place to
I
go.
think it's not anymore. I don't think it
Yeah.
is anymore.
No?
I think, no.
They may have
I feel
learned
like
not
we've
to do
all
that.
educated,
Yeah.
enough that nobody goes
I
there.
never once told my children don't lick
Don't
the
do
ear.
that?
No.
No. I don't think you pass down that knowledge to your kids.
But did anybody tell you to do it? Is
Yeah,
that why you did
exactly.
it? Because I don't know that I was ever told to do it. I just thought it was the right thing to do.
I think
Well,
you see things in movies
Yeah,
and you assume.
and you always heard
Okay,
about
yeah.
like nibbling the ear and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
So
So
then
maybe
you just thought if I take it a step further,
Yeah.
it's even better.
I know what I'll do. I'll tongue her brain.
Oh my God.
brain is on the list.
It is, yeah.
No, the last is the nape hairline. So the hairline at the back of the neck.
Oh, that could be nice though.
But
No?
if
I-
you're just licking that,
Yeah, I
you're
think kissing
you're
and licking are
cleaning
different.
her or something.
I don't know. Man.
Like a cat licks
Yeah.
a paw, you don't
That's
want
right, yeah. But I don't know that you want that anywhere.
Yeah, so that's the end of the list.
Okay.
It's such a weird list.
It's very weird.
But-
yeah.
Okay. How do I do this?
I don't know.
Okay, so we know some of the spots that are okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. But outside of that.
Yeah, is anywhere okay?
Yeah. Where,
I know
like,
what you're saying.
Where else are you licking?
I don't know, like your, what do they call it? Your decollet, what is it? Your,
Neck?
yeah, but no, like your like, yeah, your
Collarbone
area,
Yeah.
like all of that, your neck
Sure.
is
Oh, yeah?
okay, sure.
That's okay? But
Yeah.
the back of your neck is not okay.
No, because it's weird that you have to turn
Yeah.
you know. But I also think that licking is different than just like kissing.
Yes.
Right.
You
Licking
know?
is weird.
Yeah.
But
so
that's
no,
what I'm
if
saying.
anybody's licking me
On your collarbone, it's just weird to have.
yeah, no, you can't.
Yes.
No, don't
You,
do that.
you don't even like lick fingers or anything.
No,
really.
it's
no,
weird.
Like,
no.
it just- no.
No. There's nowhere to lick. I mean, you know what I mean.
Wow.
I'll hang on to that one.
Yeah, if you could. Thank you.
'Cause- yeah, no, I think absolutely everything on your body should be there except for that.
Yes. As
Yeah.
far as like licking like a cat licks its paws. That's what I imagine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're
well,
licking, that's what I picture licking.
I mean, you take anything
know.
that's exciting out of it when you think of it that way. So, yeah.
You know, always freaked me out. I haven't had a cat in like a lifetime,
Yeah.
but I used to. And when a cat would clean itself, the one leg that just shot straight
Yeah.
out always freaked me
It's
out.
comfortable for them. Yeah.
Yes.
It's very like it's just they don't care. They're sitting
Yep.
beside you like,
Oh,
"Yep,
yeah.
Here we go. Yep.
that's just going right out.
Yep.
Do dogs
no
lick-
shame. Dogs do the same thing.
Yeah, with the legs
with
straight
the
out?
legs
Not
straight
to
out.
the
Well,
not to the same level as
no,
cats do.
no, but they do.
They're
They
much
have to
more
hold it out there.
unapologetic.
But
Yeah.
a cat goes whoop,
Yeah.
and then does it, and then like looks at you like what?
What, you got a problem with this? And then they'll stare at you and then go back to what they were doing.
Take a picture and it'll last longer.
They are angry.
Well, that's a great list, Jenny.
Thank you.
I'm glad
Thanks,
you brought
guys.
that to our
Part
attention.
two coming up.
Oh, good. Yeah.
What?
Oh my God.
It was a list.
Can't wait.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
It's a generational thing, I guess. Older adults are going to take younger ones to task because they do things differently. And it makes sense that much of Gen Z's lives are automated, that they have some difficulty doing DIY things that older adults might feel like that they're second nature, right?
Yeah, okay.
Still, the results of the survey might shock you. Researchers in the UK found that nearly 25% of Gen Z has no idea how to change a light bulb in a ceiling lamp.
What?
With many claiming that climbing a ladder is too dangerous. 1 in 5 also expressed concern that the bulb might be too hot. Oh, God. In addition, the majority of Team Zers said they aren't confident in their abilities to clean a car, and less than half said they don't know how to add air to a tire. The report noted that instead of risking putting themselves in harm's way to complete common tasks, they tend to, get others to do it.
Sure.
Well, isn't Gen Z, wouldn't they be the generation to YouTube everything
You would
on
think.
how to do everything?
Yeah, you would think. But
I
then they're
mean-
not willing to risk it, something going wrong.
Yeah, but I mean, I would understand what you're saying about that, and they're afraid of hurting themselves. Or is that what they're hiding behind when I don't know how to clean a car? No, you do. You just don't want to clean a car.
Right.
Yeah.
You may not want to change the light bulb. and
Ryan.
you're saying
Yeah.
you don't want to be in harm's way.
How old are you?
I am 29.
Oh, so and what generation are you? I lose track of the generations.
I am a millennial.
A millennial.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
So-
right on the cusp, though.
I think 95. Is 95 or 97 the cutoff?
Not sure.
Not
know.
sure. So will you
I'm
change
right
a light
there.
bulb?
I can change a
Okay,
light
then
bulb.
you're a
Oh,
millennial then.
Go ahead and prove it right now. Unscrew that light bulb
I don't
above
Get a
Jenny's
ladder.
head.
It's getting warm.
It's a little
Little
warm.
warm, yeah.
No, I mean, I think that's not true. I really don't believe nobody knows how to change a light bulb.
I guess
I
it's
really
this,
don't
but you
believe
have to
that.
think it's a ceiling
Says the
light
guy
bulb.
with a
So I
light
was
bulb
just
guy.
gonna say you have a ceiling light bulb guy.
Uh-huh.
You can't say anything. It's
No,
different
you
than a
don't
lamp
get to say
light bulb,
anything.
right?
And you're afraid of putting yourself in harm's way when you're changing a light bulb. So no, you don't get
What
to
do you
comment
mean?
on.
You
This
don't
is
want
what
to go on the big ladder.
You don't want to go on the ladder. You're too afraid to. You do not get to
No.
comment on this.
Jenny, when you were away, I
Yeah.
told the boys all about this.
Oh.
I don't have a big enough ladder to get to the second
Right.
floor of my house.
Yes.
So therefore, I have to get a light bulb guy to change those.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah, you could buy a large ladder.
Okay.
So
Separate
for one
question.
light bulb, I'm going to buy a giant ladder? It seems crazy to me.
You also
It's cheaper
mentioned
to get one guy to do it than for me to buy a ladder.
you
Fair
did
enough.
also mention that you were afraid to go up on ladders and you would fall off of one.
No, I think Brady said that.
No, Brady said he would stack a ladder on top of another
I
ladder.
was gonna say
so
that.
yeah, no, he did not. You
Yeah.
said you would be afraid that you'd fall off
Do you
a
not
ladder.
have a couch? Like put the couch under the ladder and then
What, outside?
Some books
So I'm
underneath?
bringing one of my couches from inside the house outside into the flower bed or whatever it is.
Listen, yeah.
Put that ladder on my good couch that I just bringing from the inside of the house.
there are books or a
Yeah, I
ladder
was
on a
gonna say,
ladder.
let me ask,
Yeah.
would Brady do that?
Yeah.
Absolutely he would.
What? Go to the top.
Bring a couch outside to fall on just in case, yes.
Yes, he would do that,
Yes,
but
he
he would. Brady would not buy the tall ladder.
No, he would borrow a
He would borrow
a ladder.
one, or he
But I'm
would
telling
ladder
you
on
guys,
ladder.
But I live right on either side of my house are two bungalows. They don't have a big ladder. I'm telling you, they don't.
I get it. I know what you're saying, but I would, again, we talked, at some point earlier about being hyper independent.
Yes.
Like, if there was something I have to do, I will figure out a way
Yeah.
to do it on my own without ever having to ask anybody to borrow equipment. I will figure out a way.
I do get that.
So that
I'm,
would,
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating for people around me and sometimes to
Okay.
myself as well that I'll do that
Absolutely.
way.
I'm
Yes.
open to you guys and your suggestions. And what, other than buying a giant ladder that I'll only have to use once every 5 years?
Right.
Again, I'm telling
what do you say I
the
do?
suction cup on a stick.
Yes.
The suction
yeah.
cup on a stick to change light bulbs, it's a thing.
Okay.
And I would totally be using
That's
that.
what you'd buy.
Yeah, I
Yes.
would absolutely buy
So
one.
you
Okay.
suction it to the light bulb and then turn
Turn
the
it up,
thing.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
Once again, I just feel like that's a waste of money.
Oh, I'd be down in the basement looking at electrical
you
tape,
don't-
anything that has stick to
you
it,
don't think paying
sticking that
your-
on the end
Wait
of a
a sec.
post.
So there's two different things here.
Yeah.
Rush, you're saying you just buy one of these things.
Yeah,
to
I'd have
have.
that because that's-
Jenny's saying she'd create one
Listen,
like
if
Inspector
somebody
Gadget.
said you have 2 hours to change this light bulb, I am coming up with something.
Yeah.
But why?
In my weird world, somebody's got a gun to my head saying change the light bulb.
I mean, it's weird, but yeah, it could happen.
So you guys are giving me two different answers then.
Yes.
Rush would buy one, you make
I
something.
I would buy one if I had time. But again, if I needed that bulb changed immediately,
Okay, so we're
I'm trying
in two different
stuff.
scenarios. I don't have a gun on me. I just want to change a light bulb. I'm not sure what's going on in Jenny's neighborhood,
I
but
have
you
a weird
should move.
intruder, man.
Yeah.
But what do you even have in your basement that's long enough to go to that 2-story to stretch out that long and then tape something to the end that's a suction? Like, what are you honestly building from
Well,
your
what
house?
I would do is use my ladder then use the broomstick, and at the end of the broomstick, I'm fastening the tape thing.
If you see my house, so the ladder you have is what? Just go to the first
it would
story?
be like 6 feet, probably,
Okay.
yeah.
So you're going to
Or
the
8
top
feet.
of that.
Yeah.
It's wobbly.
Right, sure.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
Put a mattress down in
And
case
then-
I fall.
Now you're getting a broom.
Yeah.
And then what are you putting on top of the broom?
The strongest tape I can find, I'm making a
Tape?
ball,
Okay.
and then I'm using the pressure from the tape to turn the bulb and bring it out, and then do the same thing to put a new one in. It's brilliant. I could get it done. Watch me. Somebody put a gun to my head and make me change the bulb.
If you have all that stuff at home,
Yeah.
you are welcome to come over to my house and do that.
Okay.
I will film all this for social media.
As you should.
And I want to see you change a light bulb on my second story.
I won't give up till it's done.
But remember, you have to put a gun on her, and there has to be a time constraint.
That's right.
These are very important details.
Otherwise, I give up.
Yeah.
You're living life like we're in Squid Game. It's just insane to me.
I have been watching it.
I can tell.
Like, there's so many things coming in here.
Oh, God.
Text. How is Jenny going to remove the sticky ball from the light bulb once it's in without breaking it?
It should work. If
It
it's
should.
screwed in, you should just be able to pull it off. The
Yeah.
problem is the tape is probably going to stay on the light bulb.
Yeah.
And that's your issue.
Well,
It's
no,
gonna-
not if I do a ball of tape on the end of it so that it's stuck to the pole more than it's stuck to the bulb.
You try and do that, but again.
And then when you're putting it in, you're not applying nearly as much pressure.
Sure.
And then I'm going to have all kinds of tapey glue on my light up top.
No,
right? Once
no,
you
no. It's all about the tape. Mahler.
Tick, 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 Jenny. You've only got 2 hours.
And I've got to go and buy some sort of gun somewhere. So if anybody has a lead on a gun, then let me know.
And you know what? If you did have sticky glue stuff on your bulb,
Yeah.
then I am now taking paper towel, putting that on the end with a little goo gone,
Oh
and I'm going to do that, and I'll get that up. Guys, don't worry about me. I got
You're
this.
just
Hyper
adding
independence.
the most flammable materials you can think of. This is going to go great.
It's so bad. You're going to burn down my house.
But is your light bulb changed?
My house burns to the ground and all I'm left is holding a gun.
Like what you just heard? Tell a friend. Tell a friend. They can listen to the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady wherever podcasts are found.
Follow the gang on socials for more fun at Mahler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
The Hot Tub Podcast, a part of the Stingray Podcast Network.